Ever wonder if love at first sight is real? Discover the science behind attraction and the biochemical dance of hormones that drive our deepest connections. From the first spark of desire to the powerful bond of affection, learn how testosterone, dopamine, and oxytocin shape our love lives. Dive into the fascinating world where biology meets emotion and uncover why we fall in love with partners, family, and even our pets. Love is a profound and multifaceted emotion, deeply rooted in the complex interplay of specific chemical compounds, neurotransmitters, and hormones. The central figures in this biochemical dance include testosterone, estrogen, adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and vasopressin. Each of these components plays a significant role in shaping our experiences and expressions of love, from the initial spark of attraction to the deep bond that can form between long-term partners. Does love at first sight exist? The concept is intriguing and indeed possible according to science. The human brain is capable of assessing another person's genetic fitness for reproduction within mere seconds to a few minutes. However, the process of truly falling in love involves a much more intricate progression, typically unfolding in three distinct stages: desire, fascination, and affection. Desire represents the most biologically straightforward phase, predominantly driven by the sex hormones testosterone and estrogen. Research suggests that men are generally attracted to women who display features indicative of fertility, such as symmetrical faces, full lips, large breasts, and a pronounced hourglass figure. These physical traits are statistically associated with higher fertility, making them more appealing from a biological standpoint. On the flip side, women tend to be drawn to men with broad shoulders and narrow waists, which symbolize strength and security. Interestingly, the most compelling trait for women is often a healthy-looking face, as it signals a robust immune system, an essential characteristic for the survival of offspring. Fascination is the stage where you become deeply infatuated with your partner, often to the point where you can't think of anything else. During this phase, three key neurotransmitters play pivotal roles: adrenaline, dopamine, and serotonin. In the initial weeks of a new relationship, adrenaline and cortisol, the stress hormone, flood your system. This results in physical symptoms such as sweating, a dry mouth, and a rapid heartbeat when you're near your love interest. Next, dopamine levels surge, enhancing your mood and creating a sense of pleasure. This neurotransmitter is often referred to as the feel-good chemical because it produces feelings of bliss and euphoria. Finally, serotonin comes into play, making you focus intensely on your partner and view the world through a lens of love. This intense focus can sometimes border on obsession, as your brain is essentially wired to prioritize this budding relationship. Affection is the most crucial stage, where a deep bond forms, potentially sealing couples together for life and encouraging them to start families. The hormones oxytocin and vasopressin are responsible for these feelings of affection. Both of these compounds are released during physical activities like kissing, hugging, and sexual intercourse. Oxytocin, often dubbed the love hormone, promotes feelings of closeness and bonding, while vasopressin is associated with behaviors that produce long-term monogamous relationships. Scientists assert that the frequency of these intimate activities can strengthen the bond between couples. The more intimate interactions they share, the stronger their relationship becomes. Interestingly, the same mechanisms that drive romantic love also apply to familial and pet relationships. When we touch another person or pet, oxytocin is released, fostering a sense of affection and bonding. Animals experience affection similarly. The more you interact with your pet, the deeper the bond grows. This phenomenon explains why pet owners often feel such deep connections with their animals, sometimes considering them as integral parts of their families. Our brains and bodies are intricately wired to connect deeply with others, whether through romantic relationships, family bonds, or even our pets. This complex interplay of chemicals and emotions is what makes love such a powerful and universal experience. It transcends cultures and societies, manifesting in various forms, yet driven by the same biological underpinnings. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment or rate this video. Your engagement helps us create more content that you love. See you in the next episode.